Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Eunickah, for those of you who do not know me. So I am thinking of making a couple of book videos simply because I genuinely enjoy reading books. I am obsessed. I am one of those people that will probably go into the fandoms, into the characters, like Google what the characters look like. I'm pretty obsessed. So I know that majority of us, or those of us who are on BookTok, majority of us get our recommendations off of BookTok or Bookstagram or BookTube, any one of those platforms. So I just thought that maybe I should read these books, see if they're good, according to my standards and what I enjoy, and yeah, let's do this reading vlog. So the series that I'm gonna go for, or that I'm gonna start with, is actually a very popular series. I think it got popular during COVID, and that is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson, and I'm going to do all three books. So I've actually completed A Good Girl's Guide to Murder yesterday. So now I am actually going to read the second book in the Holly Jackson series, and it is called Good Girl, Bad Blood. I have not read the blurb of this book. I am going in blind, so we'll see if this is a good book to read or not. Okay, so a couple of weeks, I think last week I finished Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. And I don't think I gave a review on the first one, which is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, so let's just go into that. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is definitely a 4 out of 5 stars for me. Like, the suspense is there, the plot twist is there, her writing is so good. I do like that I'm so used to reading in the first person, so this took me some getting used to, the first few chapters, but overall it was pretty good. Like, I loved the subplot of romance in this. It wasn't very romance heavy though, and I actually find that I like books like that. I like books that have more plot, have more to them than just romance. So I would give this a 4 out of 5 stars, right? Because honestly, if you are new to reading, this one is a little bit of everything. There's mystery, there's crime, there's high school life. Someone was wrongfully accused of something in this book. It is just so good. Like, she captivates you, she draws you into the story. It is just one of the good books, and I think everybody, or people that are maybe trying to get into reading, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is a good place to start with. Then I finished Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. Keep in mind this is a series, so I'm currently reading the whole series, but I think I gave this one a 3 out of 5 stars. It was good, but it wasn't better than the first one. I think this one took me a while to get into. Like, I think I got like to the 200 page mark, and I was still like forcing myself to read it. I was still waiting for, I don't know, the plot to thicken. Don't get me wrong, still very wonderfully written, but I just feel like it didn't beat the first one. The first one was just top tier. However, like, when I got to the last couple of pages in this book, I think you can see I had to crack the spine as well, because it was just getting so uncomfortable for me to read. But throughout the last couple of pages, I was really drawn in. I think I don't know, I feel like this book just waited a bit too long for the plot to thicken. However, it was still a good book to read. This book is basically about the girl, her name is Pip, and how she is involved, or how someone involved her in a missing persons case. And while she's busy with this missing persons case, she's finding little clues and characteristics about this person that went missing that just didn't make sense, essentially. And she's finding things out, and then as she is investigating the missing persons case further, she finds another case where a couple of people, you know what, let's not, I think you should read it because I don't want to spoil this book. But overall, it was a 3 out of 5 stars for me. I am currently reading the third book. It's As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson. So this is a follow-up from this book, and if you read this book, something happens in the end that is quite traumatizing for the main character. And this book, already you can see I'm only on page 50, but so far it goes into how she has to deal with this traumatic experience, and she is also getting involved in another case, and I think from what I think is going to happen, I think she is going to figure out how to deal with the trauma from the second book in the case of the third book. That's how I'm seeing things go, but I'm still busy with it. But overall, it's a good series to start off with. I think if you are very new to reading, this is quite easy. It's not, I don't know, there's like, you can see I've marked this book, the first one, and it has like, I just want to show you guys. See, it has like little clues. I don't know if you guys can see, but it has little clues in the book to kind of help you think the way she thinks, help you understand her thought process more and how she's trying to solve the case. It's pretty interesting, and I think that's what drew me in with this book. I love books that are just different. The second book definitely has more words, reminds me more of a standard novel, and I am getting the same vibes or energy with the third book. So I feel like the second book and the third book are going to be the same. However, let's see. But overall, it's been a good read.
Don't prove me wrong, prove you right. Don't prove me wrong, prove you right. My word is bond, we don't spit no lies. A daughter of the sunshine, but every blue moon I come alive at night. I like lace and I like braids, but I love my natural edges laid from the east side, building on the west coast. My high tolerance for pain don't mean I'ma take yo. All them fake followers ain't gon' like your pics. I rep the water bearers.
So I was busy reading As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson. This one. And unfortunately, I DNF'd this book. I only got to page 107. But I guess from the direction that this book is going in, it's I don't know, I just lost everything that I enjoyed about the first book. Like everything that I enjoyed about the first book was lost in this book. I don't know, the violence that takes place in this book just took me by surprise. But I guess because I DNF'd it, I can't really tell you whether it's a good book or not. But just based off of what I've read, this book, the third book, unfortunately is not for me. So yeah, unfortunately I DNF'd this one. I would definitely recommend the first book in the series. I think that was the best book in the series. The second book was good, but it fell a bit flat. And then the third book, oh, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like everything just went wrong with the third book. I didn't enjoy the third book. But anyway, it's late. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you want more book videos, give this video a thumbs up. If you want any other kinds of videos, I am here for it. And I'd really appreciate it if you guys subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to embrace who you are. Bye guys.